We're here at the Highland Riding Centre at Boreham Farm, just by Loch Ness, and I'm here with Duncan, who's the owner of the farm, and we're going to speak to him about the horses here and what they do. So, hello Duncan, thank you for talking to us. And who do we have here?
This is Todd.
So Todd's going to be in the interview.
Todd is
as well.
a cob, and he's an inquisitive horse, and yes, he would like to join in.
He would like to join in. So how long have you been here at Boreham Farm?
We moved up here in 1956 originally, and at that time, of course, it was there were no horses here other than working horses, which had really been replaced by tractors at that stage.
And how do you feel that the things that you do here have changed over the years? Has it always been a riding school?
No. We started operating initially with horses back in about 1963. My parents were running the farmhouse as a guest house, and some of the guests said, could they go out on the ponies? And as children we had ponies, and we said yes, we could take them out for a ride, and that's what we did, and that's when really pony trekking started.
And how many horses do you have here now?
Altogether now we have 50 horses and ponies here. About half and half, about 25 of them are kept here at livery. They belong to other people.
Okay.
And the other 25 are ones which we have for our own use.
And how many people per day come along to ride the horses?
It varies. During July and August we can have 30, 35, 40 people coming at various times of the day for different lengths of rides. During the winter, and really, well, from October through to before Easter, mainly it'll be local people who come to learn how to ride and take part in pony club activities.
Okay.
And also disabled riders as well, of course. Yeah.
And where do you take the horses and the ponies trekking over here?
Well, we take them on rides through woodland and down through the shallow part of the bay in Loch Ness. Again, we can also, because we've got lots of hills around with forestry tracks, we can take them up in the hills with lovely views over the loch again. And that's what a lot of people who are coming here on holiday really enjoy. Yeah.
How long would you say it takes for somebody to learn to ride if they've never ridden before?
A lot of people who come here have never ridden before, and what we concentrate on doing is putting them on a safe, steady animal who is, if you like, ideal for somebody to learn and gain confidence with. So a lot of people actually go out for a ride straight away.
Yeah.
That, of course, is not really, they haven't really learnt to ride. What they've done is they've sat on and ridden a horse. To learn to be really proficient takes time, and there's lots of things going on between the horse and the rider, and all sorts of signals going through a rider's hands, through their body and everything else, and a horse responds to that.
Yeah. So Duncan, can you tell us about what you feed the horses and what they eat?
Of course I can. Mainly they eat what you can see here, which is grass, and horses were bred on land which wasn't particularly fertile, and really that's what suits them best, is a fairly basic pasture.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's got my jacket. Todd. Do they eat clothing regularly?
Go on, boy, off you go. Go on, off you go. And also, of course, in the winter, and to some extent in the summer, traditionally we would have fed them hay, which is made from wilted cut grass. That has moved on a bit, and we now make what is known as haylage. We cut the grass, we wilt it, we bale it up, and we seal it in plastic, and that's what they'll live on during the winter.
Okay, and how do you choose which horse you pick for somebody who's going to ride it?
If it's a beginner, you need to have a horse which is quiet, which will not react to the person who doesn't know what they're doing or what effect that will have on the horse. So if they get on a horse and they do something, the horse isn't suddenly going to disappear and bolt. Also, of course, depending on the weight of the person and the size of the person, in simple terms, you've got to have a horse which, if the person is quite large, you've got to have one which is up to the weight.
Yeah. Okay, Duncan, that's brilliant. Thank you for talking to us, and thank you for showing us around your farm as well.
You're welcome.
Thank you.